The life of Saint Lawrence Giustiniani. In the heart of 15th century Venice, a young nobleman named Lorenzo Giustiniani embarked on a journey that would forever change his life and leave an enduring legacy of faith and service. Join us as we explore the life and extraordinary story of Saint Lawrence Giustiniani, a man who embraced a life of humility and dedicated himself to the service of God and his fellow man. Born into a wealthy and influential Venetian family, Lorenzo possessed all the advantages that worldly success could offer. Yet, beneath the surface of his privileged life, a deep spiritual yearning stirred within him. He sought a life of meaning and purpose beyond the trappings of wealth and social status. As a Dominican friar, Lorenzo excelled in his studies and became a renowned preacher and theologian. His sermons were known for their eloquence, clarity, and profound spiritual insights. He guided countless souls on their spiritual journeys, offering words of comfort, encouragement, and wisdom. Lorenzo's dedication and leadership qualities led to his election as Prior General of the Dominican Order. In this role, he guided the order through a period of significant growth and renewal, emphasizing the importance of prayer, study, and active service to the community. Throughout his life, Lorenzo remained deeply committed to serving the needs of the poor and marginalized. He established hospitals, orphanages, and other charitable institutions, providing care and compassion to those in need. His life exemplified the true meaning of Christian charity. Lorenzo's dedication and piety were recognized by his peers. In 1451, he was elected as the Bishop of Venice, a position of great responsibility and influence. Despite his newfound authority, Lorenzo remained a man of humility. He even refused elevation to the cardinalate offered by Pope Nicholas V, a testament to his commitment to serving the people of Venice. Throughout his life, Saint Lawrence Giustiniani exhibited an intense commitment to prayer, contemplation, and asceticism. He led by example, inspiring others with his piety and devotion. Alongside his spiritual life, Lorenzo also had a deep concern for the poor and marginalized. He established charitable institutions and worked tirelessly to alleviate their suffering. These good works solidified his reputation as a symbol of Christian virtue. In 1559, after a life dedicated to God and his people, Saint Lawrence Giustiniani passed away. His legacy, however, lives on. He is remembered as a model of Christian virtue, a man who embraced humility, simplicity, and service to others. His life continues to inspire generations of Christians to follow in his footsteps and to strive for a life of holiness and compassion. Saint Lawrence Giustiniani's inspiring devotion to duty and commitment to serve God's people made a lasting spiritual impact. In recognition of his exemplary life, he was canonized by Pope Alexander VIII on October 16, 1690. His feast day is celebrated on September 5. Instead of embracing the path of wealth and social prominence expected of him, Lorenzo chose a different path. He renounced the comforts of his noble birth and entered the Augustinian order, a religious community dedicated to a life of prayer, study, and service to the poor. This decision, though surprising to many, reflected Lorenzo's deep-seated desire for a life of purpose and meaning beyond the material world. As an Augustinian canon, Lorenzo dedicated himself to a life of humility and service. He spent his days in prayer, study, and acts of charity, ministering to the spiritual and material needs of the poor and marginalized in Venice. His compassion and dedication to the suffering earned him the respect and admiration of the Venetian people. As an Augustinian canon, Lorenzo dedicated himself to a life of humility and service. He spent his days in prayer, study, and acts of charity, ministering to the spiritual and material needs of the poor and marginalized in Venice. His compassion and dedication to the suffering earned him the respect and admiration of the Venetian people. Lorenzo's exceptional qualities as a spiritual leader were recognized by the Church. He was appointed Bishop of Castello and later, in 1451, became the Bishop of Venice. As bishop, he continued to exemplify his commitment to serving the needs of his flock. He was known for his humility, his pastoral care, and his tireless efforts to improve the lives of the poor and marginalized. Beyond his administrative duties, Lorenzo was a renowned theologian and spiritual writer. His writings on mystical contemplation and the spiritual life offered profound insights into the Christian faith and continue to inspire believers today. He emphasized the importance of prayer, silence, and solitude as essential practices for deepening one's relationship with God. Saint Lawrence Giustiniani passed away peacefully in Venice on January 8, 1455. His life of humility, service, and profound spirituality left an enduring legacy. He was beatified in 1524 and canonized in 1690 by Pope Alexander VIII. Today, Saint Lawrence Giustiniani is honored as the patron saint of Venice, a city that he served with unwavering dedication. His life continues to inspire countless individuals